It is time for some football. Welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're underway from Seattle. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out to one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former #3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
2nd and 10, Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with a sack. 4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do your guys in the huddle want to play for you? Do they believe in you? Everywhere J.J. has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and it's going to be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He's going to keep this one, and that short gain is enough for a new set it down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. A tight end in motion now. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
16 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Number 11.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here goes side.
Darnold. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Darnold looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
For the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Throwing here, Darnold. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 10-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Darnold. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get their first points of this game just before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Myers gets the point after the go. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Ty Felton here to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota all set to go for its 2nd drive. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. And that was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports app. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Miles Price. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
Play fake, Darnold. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
2 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Walker. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 3rd and goal, Darnold. And the defender comes away with it. And the Vikings will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He has the 1st over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Vikings 1st down.
And they just get the playoff. Hits him on the out route. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Jones once more. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Vikings losing by 7. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Jones. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd down, here's Jones. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A 4-yard loss.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Catch made. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Jones. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense?
And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
8, Seahawks 7.
All right, let's be frank, Brock. You don't be Frank, I'm going to be Frank. You be Brock. Sure, time may not be out just yet. I'll be here with your mom jokes all day. Time's not out yet, but they sure risked the entire game on that call with not too much time to go.
Who likes playing it safe? Nobody likes playing it safe in this day and age. And you know what else it does? It empowers this defense. Like, now go out and win this game. Offense did their part. They were bold. They took that risk. Now defense, go find a way to finish it.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
We're going to start.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in.
3rd and 5.
Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he secures the first down before stopping the clock. 26 seconds to go.
10 yards.
New set of downs from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Setting up to pass. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout.
Brings up second and 3 at the 44-yard
He'll
line.
look to throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Throwing now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
We'll bring the tight end left. Here's Charbonnet. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Here he goes, one final shot. Short pass brought in. And he's going to wind up out of bounds, so a request for a miracle goes unanswered. This game comes to an end. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Seattle.